too many formalities and a bit unusual to hear too many words which don't bring much meaning. So, in my view, I would invite you later at a particular time when you could speak, rather than making wait all the beginning and all the introductions and all the explanations. But we learn to accept everything. I know you are making connections, you are trying to get to know more about other people and to introduce yourself in Antabarwa. So this is the price that we pay by time and by energy. But also the audience was not that big, and so my experience is not that great about this meeting. My mind was a bit judgmental about what was happening.
You should listen as a student, not as a meditator. This is especially teaching to the student. Student and teacher.
Yeah. I was listening from the point of view of knowing your time and what you do, and definitely not like a student. Yeah. Next time I will change roles. I will see if from one role I'm feeling that it is a waste, I will try to choose another role.
It will be the same in the side of the student. If they listen as a student, they are difficult to listen, to understand my teaching.
I liked your teaching.
Both are together.
I liked very much your answer to the question. It was very precise. Yes, please. I don't have much to say about this because exactly I was not much inspired.
That's why you are attaching to the life of a meditator, for sure. You should listen as nothing.
I thought it was very interesting to hear from many sides of practice, and to hear the great stories from the others, the studies. A lot of inspiration as a layperson as well. And at the same time, I get a deeper understanding after 7 days of retreating and learning your way of practicing as well, and deeper understanding on how you approach the teaching and how I can learn from the teaching, and more of as a student and a practitioner. I thought it was really interesting. I was really glad I was be able to sit here and listen for both. So, yeah.
Just two people sitting at 3 meters distance and having, this is great, exactly. You know how to listen like a student. I'm already old.
Teaching meditation at school, at the university, changing the location, changing the audience. They need to change also. Most of the university will not teach about meditation. This is new for both of us, but that is really important. They can combine meditation and education together. So also we can combine meditation and education together. For them, education is important. For us, meditation is important. So if we work together, we can use both of education and meditation together in the right way of using only. This is just beginning. Later it will develop more and more. Meditators can also be teacher at the university. So also teacher at the university can also be meditation teacher at the meditation center.
I find just difficulty for my perception that one thing is to teach meditation and another thing is to teach about the resources about the meditation. And in the very beginning I felt that too much time was given to be talking about literature or resources that can teach about meditation, like going around and about, not specifically the meditation itself.
And that is right to do. If we teach meditation directly, they cannot. They are really difficult to understand.
I just want to thank you for sharing about how you changed your method about recognizing about the newcomers and and people that already practice as well, and it makes sense of the way of you teaching, and it give a lot of inspiration and hope for the newcomer that just come, that just like me, to have faith in the practice and keep going about the object of selfless impermanent nature. So it's very fruitful, very fruitful.
Yeah, I agree. Very fruitful. And for everyone.
In fact, I'm not teaching. Only Dhamma is teaching skillfully. I'm not skillful like this. That's why I detach relying on from myself, and then I try to fully rely on Dhamma. In this way, Dhamma can teach on behalf of me.
Or you on behalf of Dhamma.
You are the embodiment of Dhamma.
If you see from the side of lay people, I'm teaching. But if you see from the side of Dhamma, Dhamma is teaching. So share your understanding. If you are not sharing, you will not be able to share. What is your view? Yes. You should change from yourself. Speak more. Share more in this way. You can also be one of the speakers.
She's becoming already.
Thank you, Sayadaw. I actually appreciated listening to the
other speaker. I enjoyed his way of talking and the subject he was talking about. But unfortunately, I was really sleepy for Seattle's part, so I didn't hear much.
On the contrary.
So to be less sleepy, we should trying to be doing only more and more. If you are doing with attachment, you are feeling more tired. You are wasting your energy. In this way, you became more sleepy. If you are trying to be doing only without force, without your habit, you can be more active for long term. Only by sharing, people can know about you more and more clearly, so also you can know about the other more and more clearly. This is cause and effect. I use this cause and effect nearly all the time. I share what I know. In this way, I can know about the other. I can know about the sharing of many people. I've been teaching like this for over 23 years continuously. That's why I receive back sharing of many people continuously from 2002 till now. But most of the sharing are private. They believe only in me, not in the other. That's why they will not share in public. They will share only to my account. They don't want other people to know. This is because of I'm sharing to the public all the time. In this way, people dare to share to me. They believe in me because I'm open. I can understand many things because of sharing like this. If I'm not sharing or teaching like this, people will not understand about me, so also I will not understand about the people. This is cause and effect. This is my way of, this is the way I have been using to know about many things, many people. This is the education for me. I'm also teaching this kind of education to the others. The more you speak, the more you must listen again. If you are not speaking, you must not listen also. You must not listen a lot also. This is direct teaching. I will share what I understand, what I know, what is sure. So also I receive back the true story of many people.
I often feel very afraid of sharing. Like, there's fear in my mind. Even sometimes through the whole Dhamma talk, I feel fear because I might have to share later.
That is your weakness. Sharing is not to be fearful. Not sharing is really fearful. Because of not sharing openly, you have fear in sharing. If you start sharing like this more and more in the future, you will have no fear on sharing, for sure. Because of sharing like this, I was not a speaker. I was a practitioner. I love action, not much speaking. But I got detached from myself. That's why I can speak a lot. In this way, speaking became one of the greatest power of me, because of telling the truth. Because of sharing what is right, I can save greater merits for me, for the Power Center, and also for the country, for Buddhism, for the whole world. Only by telling the truth. I became more and more powerful. The power of the truth.
Sayadaw, you told me that you gave the last phrase that I should listen from the point of view of nothingness. If we listen from nothingness, there won't be an opinion, right? If I listen as a meditator, I have opinion from this side. If I listen as a student, I have opinion to share from that side. If I listen from the point of view of nothingness, there won't be an opinion.
No. Only when you, if we are seeing from one side, our view is not complete. Only from seeing only, without this side or that side, our understanding will be complete. We can see clearly what is right, what is wrong, what is good point, what is weakness. We can see, we can understand like this clearly. We must be able to see from many different sides. In order to see from every side freely, we need to detach from one side. This is, I choose this place because of seeing from the passenger in the car, driver or passenger, they can notice easily. Not much good in the side of meditator because it's a little noisy and many moving of the car, not stable.
The Barwa meditation, okay.
But in the side of the drivers and passenger, they should attach in practicing meditation like this. In this way, they can practice in the future.
But seen from many sides is not the same like seen from no one and nothing. It's not the same.
But we should represent to everyone, like Buddha. Buddha can represent to all living beings. We should also try to represent to more and more living beings. If you attach to see from the side of a female, you cannot see from the side of a male like that. If you see from the side of young and healthy person, you cannot see from the side of old and sick person. Only when we can detach from one side, we are free to understand many things. We can be everyone, we can be everything.
Wait.
Only when you ordain as a nun for a long time, you can see from the side of the senior monks and nuns. If not, you cannot see from senior monks and nuns. If you ordain only temporary, you can see from the side of temporary nun. In this way, you cannot make use of the religious people a lot.
Sayadaw, this is greed. Temporary is not enough already. But I want really just to clarify, I understand the benefits from seeing from different sides. But seeing from the side of no one and nothing, is it the same like seeing from different sides? I understand that this is not the same. Seeing from different sides is using someone, using only.
No. We can see from one side with the knowing of nothingness, selflessness. That is the best. If we are seeing from one side with the attachment on one side, we cannot see the truth. If you see yourself from the side of someone, you may not know about your mistake, weakness. Only when you see yourself freely, selflessly, you can know clearly what is wrong, what is bad.
when you was talking about listening from nothingness, I was just imagining as my mind got nothing, and as I listened to one view, that view entered the nothingness space, and the other view also entered the nothingness space. So now I have two views instead of just one side view. But that's just my understanding of it. I wanted to touch on the you talk about doing good deeds, and before when I heard doing good deeds, it was more of a self, and as I go on rounds with you guys, as we go around and do more good deeds together, and tonight you touch on as we do good deeds together, and you taught other people to do good deeds in your center. It's a chance for everybody to work together and to build a more harmonized community, and before for me it was more of a me self thing, and now I have an understanding of why we do good deeds as a community, as a bigger sangha. That was cool. I thought it was cool.
If you understand, you need to do more. If you do more, you will understand more. In this way, your life will surely change if you dare to continue doing good deeds like this. Dhamma can change everything, everyone. Money, position, power cannot change for sure. Cannot change like this. We can be in trouble because of money and power, fame.
Before you share about using the power of non-self, which is unlimited, and the power of Buddha and the Dharma, and I also listened to the other practitioner, the venerable. I forgot his name, but he was Queen Xin from Taiwan, and he talked about using the nature of Buddha and compassion, and to understand all living beings, and to I forgot how he said it exactly, but it was about using compassion, and he was talking about doing it for the farmer and doing it for the people that grow fruit, or and different type of compassion. He talked about the bodhicitta as well, and it was really inspiring to just to hear from both sides, and to see both views together at the end of the very retreat. And it's kind of cool conclusion for the retreat. So,
Did you recognize the Garapanya? He was on the meeting.
He's still young, that's why. He need to mature. He can come back later.
there were so many nuns and monks that pull me aside and tell me so many good story and lesson, and I wish they would come and share this on the mic for the public. And Vietnamese and both non-Vietnamese as well, and I can't share for them, and I asked them to go and share, but they seem to be really shy. But there's so many good stuff that the Sangha have that they can share for everybody. That's the newcomers too, and all practitioner. Is there any way that you would encourage the elder generation of monks and nuns to share more?
But for the old people, difficult to share. They attach only to share private,
Privately.
not to the public. That's why you can learn from them and then you can share again. It is possible. For them, they are not. They are difficult to detach from their habit.
I just remembered Sele Kema asked me to ask you about the Italy Center if I have a chance. What do you think you will do with the center in Italy?
She wanted the also wanted still to try to do something, but then she's not absolutely. I want to ask about exactly what more final plan.
This is the message from Duni.
Oh well.
Dear Siaro, I hope you are well. I follow you on social media and also receive news from the nuns who follow you. I saw that you have created a foundation. Is it a recognized foundation? If so, in which country? Having more information would help me to accept funding. Also, if you could put me in touch with the person who created the website, I could provide the indication for Italian centers. Thank you, Tony. We are changing the director of the Baba Center USA. That may be what she was asking. Just changing the person, not new organization. In my understanding, Duni is doing her best. Although she was old, she can do many things. She is practical also. I can see from her side, but Sally Kema cannot see from her side. That's why she cannot understand like me. She was difficult to believe in Tony. So also, Tony is difficult to believe in Sally Kema because of attachment on their own. Attachment. Because of attachment on oneself, they believe in themselves. That's why they are difficult to believe in the others. As they both believe in me, but they are difficult to believe in each other. That's why it will take time. In the long term, their mind will change because of doing good deeds continuously. At that time, the problems will be solved. Salikhrima is also difficult to detach from self. That is the problems between both of them. In my way of doing good deeds, I will allow anyone to do good deeds freely, even if they are not doing good deeds, or even if they are doing bad deeds. I will detach. In this way, who is bad, who is good, who is right, who is wrong, what is right, what is wrong will be clear in the future. I'm not making decision by myself. I allow karma to make decision when there's right time. If I have to make decision, I can be wrong. If karma make decision, it will never wrong. That's why I don't want to make mistakes, so I will say nothing. I will not say something bad about the other, because I can be wrong. Only when I am sure, I will tell openly. If not sure, I will not tell. Even if it is sure, if the person cannot endure, I will not tell. Because I don't need to tell. I'm sure at one time the answer will be clear. Time is the best, the greatest judge. So when there's right time, there will be answer for sure. So I don't need to worry for Italy Center also. Everything will change for sure. Because now still running, doing good deeds, that's why the market can change for those who are doing good deeds. If you stop doing good deeds, your life and mind will not change, for sure. If you continue doing good deeds like this, there will be change for you also in the future.
Silikema said the Southern Center has been closed for some time.
Maybe, but there are many reasons, not only one reason. To open a center is not really easy. That's why I myself is waiting for the time to get more and more skillful leaders for Italy Center also. Tony also have difficulties to run both center at the same time because of not good time for the whole world. Although the center may close now, but I don't worry. Good future will come for the power center. Because I'm still leading to do more and more good deeds, that's why. The power center will be more and more developing. If I stop doing good deeds, it will be difficult to develop more and more. I'm not stopping now. I don't need to stop intentionally. That's why the future of the power center worldwide will not be, no need to worry for worldwide the power center. I mean for long term. At the present, it may need to worry, but in the long term, no need to worry. I'm making greater change the power center in Myanmar. So if it will spread to the international power center also, but it need time.
Sayadaw, can you share, please, about our visit today to Trukla Monastery? I was difficult to understand the abbot and what kind of teaching he gives, and the people and the tradition and the clapping and everything. I was really difficult to find how to understand something.
This is also unusual teamwork. We can continue more and more, and then you can understand. You don't need to be urgent. In the beginning, it will be like this. They are difficult to understand about me, so also we are difficult to understand about them. Only by doing good deeds together like this, more and more, we can understand about each other very well. They are also doing good deeds, but not the same as we do. That's why you are difficult to understand. I will come back to Texas and then teaching in 6 October, maybe 1,000 audience, about 4 hours. Teaching together like this. They are also willing to help for New Power Center here in Texas, Houston.
Do you know how they are capable of having this big audience?
They are supporting with shelter, food. They are helping a lot to the community. That's why they can do many things. The power of good deeds.
Paul, you want to share to Sayadaw that Justin is going to join? Just I understand that he was telling you some.
Seattle, if you remember Justin, he was here and sharing the other night. He said he asked if he can drive his car with us to Florida.
He will come back here or not? Because if he can try, but we have spare speech. He can follow with our car, and then we will come back to Houston, so he can follow without his car also. If he can drive, it's okay, but it is too long.
He just said he just wants some companion on the way to Florida. He's not sure if he wants to stay with us in
Yes,
Florida.
if so, he is free to
Uh,
do
I'll let him know.
what he used to do.
How did you forget that?
Oh, I tell Cindy. So. I told Cindy.
Giving permission is very easy for me. I've been I was busy most of the time by giving permission with the phone also. A lot of asking permission to me. I have to make many decisions nearly all day. He has small car, is it right? He drives small car. That's great because he can learn from me, so also we can learn from him. Direct learning.
Sayadaw, you don't want to finish intentionally. You want I finish intentionally. It is late night. It is already midnight. We can stay as long as you wish. But if you need help to finish, I can announce that we are finishing.
Tomorrow is important. The protester may come in the morning. If so, we will meet to speak
Because
each other.
you will be here.
Yes, here. So we can see, we can invite them easily.
You can see each other easily.
But Katrina is leaving in the morning also.
Oh yes.
After 8:30? 8:30 maybe.
So you are really helpful. But you can help more. You should not be satisfied with yourself.
I'm not satisfied. I told you already. I already told you. Don't put it on my mind. No, Sayadaw, you told me, and now you were saying, you want I say this in the microphone?
I let it go, but for a few days I kept on my mind, and especially now I remembered this again, that you never tell people because you can be mistaken, and you will tell only if you are sure. And you told me that my speech was too fast and too quick and too I don't know what, and it was too difficult for you, and it was taking too much energy from you, and it was making you tired. And this was quite critical for me. I could endure, but I understand this can also be a bad karma that I make you feel like this. And generally in other situations, it never happens like this. So that case was quite strange to me. I endured, but still it is something that I consider strange, and yeah, I just let go.
You need to detach. If you cannot detach, you are wrong.
I detached. I tell you, I detached.
If we look at the sequence of the events, then there was this situation, and then sometime later there was the situation that I was telling you, that I feel that I don't do enough good deeds like you, and I don't dare ordaining, and I wish I could, and I was asking for your help to help me decide. So it means I detached, because I still want to follow you, and I want to help you. And also helping with the protesters I was doing after that you told me that. So I detached. But just I can't understand. This was strange. This was really not like this. But I detached. I allow misunderstanding.
Okay, we will stop.
To be very cheerful for the protesters tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
Tell them to come earlier so that I'm here.
Share marriage. Buddha guna ananda, Dhamma guna ananda, Sangha guna ananda, Mata Pitu guna ananda, Asriya guna ananda, Nando nanda avaro, Yote myano leso moye, Shiko gravai shimbya, Nanda ngava kemonji sevane, Riya duro gaunu ponai, Chinotuga yamage mido, Vayagamu Vasigamu Namno Gamu Dogo, Aumba Wincha Gravai Shimbya, Chinotu Ponai, Pima Soga Gedi Myago, Chinotuga Dikanji, Quilopago Shimbya, Ông sẽ đẹp phong chính lệ gia gồm nó lưu nát biển mà ta thua ở lộ chém mà cha bà si chén đà cha bà si bi yang khát tinh kinh nhiên cha bà si su yin khát tinh kinh nhiên cha bà si yoga khát tinh kinh nhiên cha bà si chanu tu y hoa se sama sa y ani te tai on pyu ge hu ro ana guru thila guru bhavana guru